do the show, at intermission come out, sing the Lekanga song. To have a poor memory when it comes to bad times, to learn to fight fairly, and to learn to have an excellent ability to laugh at whatever life throws you. Like this. And then we'd have to do the second one. Yeah!
That I hope your love is as deep as the ocean and your sorrow as light as its foam. Salute. And in Italian, mille milo questo giorno, felice, contenta e buona salute.
The whole meat thing is a total nightmare. At more than every table, like an airline stewardess, with your raw wrapped meat, your vegetables, your live lobster, and they'd be sitting in the thing. A big piece of dead cow, and you're worried about a crustacean on the floor.
Flashing, red lights flashing. You know my wife is.
We were what?
We're not talking about
Yankees beat Seattle.
It's nice to see the old guy finally finding a woman, finally finding somebody who he can call his own. Because I was a little tired of him calling me his own.
I'll tell you something, when you started talking about this bloke, and you know, I've known you for long enough to know how many men that you could or possibly would or whatever maybe have stayed with. I knew this was different and I'm leaving it, so you don't need advice. I've been to so many weddings, I'm old, I tell you. So you know, I can tell this one's gonna be okay, you don't need advice, that's what I'm gonna say.
I think what she meant is make love long.
One good turn gets most of the bed sheet.
Don't. No. Please, I beg of you, sir. Please, don't. Oh.
You know, we can only share our own experience of married life.
Right.
So we kind of like to do that together and hope a bit rubs off.
Yeah, I mean, like you know, of course, Susanna and Jason introduced us about 5 years ago. We have 6 kids now.
That's right. Because Nigel was working in some kind of finance. Were you working in finance, honey?
I was embezzling a bank at the time,
Yeah.
embezzling a lot of money from the bank.
And that was kind of neat because I was just kind of a fresh young thing in New York. Not
Fresh,
so young.
I think is the word.
And so I thought Nigel was kind of neat when I met him. And I think that American English thing really works.
Right, we have found it's quite fantastic. You know, a British man and an American woman can work together. So we're kind of hoping the British woman and the American man can do the same sort of thing.
Yeah. But I think the main thing is, you know, try and buy a lot of property because we have a place in Maine, and where's our other place, honey?
We've got one in Maine. We bought one in Costa Rica. It's our own private island, of course, because you know you want to get away sometimes, even from the children.
Yeah,
we don't tell them we're leaving; we just go.
Yeah. But we have maids and things to look after the kids. That's another good tip, isn't it? Get lots of staff.
Right.
Because you know it's really hard work. And I think if you have a family meeting once every other day just to kind of settle everything, get things organized, delegate. Because Nigel is obviously in control in our marriage. He looks after the finances. He makes all the decisions. Don't interrupt me. And so I think it's important that you establish communication in a regular way. I said don't interrupt me.
Sorry. Of course.
So yeah, I think that's very good. Get a weekly meeting, and you know, just be careful not to kind of share too much because you want to keep a little mystery going.
Right. I still don't really even know her last name.
Strangers in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, asking for the faces only they would know. 99, 99, asking only workmen's lowest wages. I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the whores on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La-da-la, la-da-la-la-la-la-la,
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Do you have any advice for Joel and Maria?
Well, my word, I wish I could think of something absolutely witty and riveting to say. Just be happy.
So happy, happy, happy.